panel discussion, but I do want to bring in Javeer Singh, a spokesperson from the Indian Prime Minister's ruling BJP party. Mr. Gill, thank you so much for joining us here. On the programme, you've been hearing from the High Commissioner. The High Commissioner is saying that the past needs to be put behind everyone. We're talking about 1.4 billion Indians and several hundred million Pakistanis. Both countries need to coexist. What is your response to what the High Commissioner is saying?
Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Ms. Yakeem, has a 3E policy: evaporate, eradicate, and eliminate terrorist and supporter of terrorist. And Operation Sindoor is a living testimony to that. On 24th April, our Prime Minister made a commitment to the nation that those who support terror will be eliminated. 7th May, Operation Sindoor is a fulfillment of that promise. As far as Pakistan is concerned, the message, our Operation Sindoor, is just not a mission. It's a clear message to Pakistan and the entire world that enough is enough, no more. India will not tolerate terrorism, and India will not hesitate to eliminate terrorism. That message has to be clear. And lastly, India's right to self-defense is uncompromisable. Now, Pakistan is thick-skinned and shameless. Pakistan talking about finding common ground. Pakistan talking about peace is like a devil quoting from the scriptures. If Pakistan was so innocent and holier than thou, why they have been on the FATF grey list for the longest period of time? Why was Osama bin Laden found there? Why the entire world today frowns upon Pakistan?
Mr. Gill, I just want to, interrupt, because one of the things that Pakistan is pushing back on, they're saying that there's been no investigation following the 22nd of April terror attack in Kashmir, and India automatically pointed the finger of blame on Pakistan without any kind of investigation taking place, that there should have been an international investigation and that Pakistan was willing to cooperate in that.
After 2001, 2008, 2016, 2019, time for investigation is over. India is now all for action against terror camps. In fact, the ambassador sitting on your show and the entire Pakistan civilian population should be grateful to Prime Minister Narendra Modi that he has done what Pakistan army and Pakistan government cannot do, that is eliminate terrorists.
Well, they're concerned about civilian populations being hit. They say that mosques have been targeted and civilian populations have been killed as a result of these airstrikes.
Let me be very clear on your show. Terrorists are not civilians. Our press release officially from the government of India clarified with proof, visuals, no civilian, no military establishment, and no civilian houses were hit. 9 terrorist sites were attacked and hit to ensure those monsters who attacked India do not repeat the same mistake in their next 7 lives. That's a categorical statement with proof.
Could you tell us a little bit more about this evidence that you're pointing to of the targets that were hit? Because there's all sorts of information coming out on all sorts of platforms about who may have been targeted and killed. From the Pakistani side, they say that they have images, videos that show that civilians, including women and children, were hit and targeted, including mosques. And India last night, the army put out a statement to say that these were seminaries that were hit, that groups like Jaish-e-Mohammed, which they believe were linked to the Kashmir attack of the 22nd of April, were targeted. And there's all sorts of information currently in the fog of war that seems to be swirling around.
10:30 a.m. India time, the government of India did a detailed press briefing where all the visuals were also there. Secondly, Ms. Yakeem, please understand the approach between the two nations. Difference. India believes in combating terrorism. Pakistan believes in supporting terrorism. And when ambassador on your show talks about evidence, the defense minister of Pakistan was asked, you are claiming that you shot down 5 Indian planes. Where is the proof? He says it's all over social media. Now, that is the kind of hallucination Pakistan suffers from. On the contrary, today Pakistan has hit a Sikh holy temple, killed children, hit civilians in Poonch. India is still warning that Pakistan should stop, resist supporting terrorists. Otherwise, Pakistan is already known as a country which holds a record for deploying their air force, deploying their army, and hitting Indian civilians for what? For the sake of pleasing terrorists and terror camps, which have put a begging ball in the hands of Pakistan. There is a reason. My last comment. India is the voice of global South and Pakistan is the face of global terrorism. and we will slap that face hard. And there is no negotiation in that.
Well, at this point, things are tense and have escalated on both sides. Will India back down now, draw a line in the sand? Because Pakistan says that it has no choice but to retaliate, given the scale of the attack last night.
2 quick points. Number one, if Pakistan will retaliate, they will hit another self-goal and expose themselves and prove to the world that Pakistan is in support of terror and terror groups. Number two, India will not back down. India is awake. India will not sleep till each and every terror camp in Pakistan is destroyed.
Mr. Gill, thank you very much for joining us here on the programme.